Hello, welcome back to our series on different types of life insurance. And this video, we will be hitting universal life insurance. Let's go. Universal life is a type of permanent life insurance that combines a death benefit with a savings component like whole life. It offers greater flexibility compared to other types of life insurance, allowing policyholders to adjust their premiums and death benefit amounts throughout the policy's duration. Some important features of universal life are: one, death benefit. Just like term, just like whole life, you get this income tax, your beneficiaries receive an income tax-free death benefit. It's more affordable than whole life, more expensive than term due to the permanent death benefit and cash value component. Two, premiums. Universal life offers flexibility in premium payments, unlike term and whole life. You have the option to pay more than the minimum premium, which can help build cash value faster. Alternatively, you can pay the minimum premium required to keep the policy in force. There is a window. There's a minimum to keep the policy guarantees in force, but then there's a maximum, and that's the MEC premium, modified endowment contract. You don't want to go over that because then the policy becomes, policy cash value becomes income taxable, which we want to avoid. Three, cash value. Universal life insurance policies accumulate cash value over time, similar to whole life insurance. This cash value grows on a tax-deferred basis and can be accessed through loans or withdrawals, just like the whole life. However, the growth rate of cash value depends on factors, not dividends, because that's whole life. It's dependent upon the underlying performance of that universal life policy. Which is affected by interest rates, policy expenses, and the performance of the underlying investments. This all depends on the type of universal life policy that you purchase. There's a traditional universal life. This is only controlled, the performance rather, and the growth of it is determined by interest rates. There's no growth beyond what interest rates are that within the policy. There's a variable universal. Then thirdly, there's index universal life. And so this is tied to an index such as the S&P 500 stock market index. However, there's a floor and a cap. You can't lose less than a certain amount and you cannot earn more. And so this is for someone who's really in the middle range of risk. They don't want to be stuck with just interest rates with the traditional, but they don't want to take on all the risk of a variable. So this is somewhere in the middle. Number 4 feature, adjustable death benefit. Universal life insurance allows policyholders to adjust the death benefit amount with certain limits. You can increase or decrease the death benefit to align with changes in your financial situation. So as I've mentioned, a couple of the benefits are the flexibility. I really like the flexibility of universal life because life changes. And so for you to be able to change the policy premiums is really nice. However, with that flexibility comes more risk. With a variable cash value, there's more market risk and interest rate risk. Another benefit is estate planning. Like whole life, this can play a crucial role in your estate planning. It can pay for taxes and all the other things that I mentioned at end of life expenses that everyone has. Higher net worth people, however, have estate taxes. And so having this lump sum of cash that the beneficiary can pay is really beneficial. Tax advantages. Again, just like whole life, it has the same exact tax code that applies. You can, that the cash value accumulates on a tax deferred basis, and the death benefit is generally received by the beneficiary's income tax free. You'll want to consult a tax advisor to understand the tax implications based on your specific situation, but you work with an advisor on building it in a way that is tax advantageous to you while you're still living. In summary, universal life provides flexibility, cash value, growth potential, and various benefits for long-term financial protection for you and your family. And it allows policyholders to adjust their premiums, which again, I've mentioned a bunch of times. I really like that flexibility. We're more than happy to discuss your unique situation to determine the type and amount of life insurance that you need.